welcome back to another episode of NEKOPARA. Now, I guess back to futons, okay? While all of that was happening, 10 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. The only glimmer of hope I had, that Shigiri would call me back, didn't happen. I decided taking them home tomorrow was my first priority. They won't leave. Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway. Exactly! I just noticed. Really? Really, if you two sleep there, where will I? Now, don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded. Sorry about that. I watched the two of them lie down and curl up on the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful of a sight to be called praiseworthy. That's something only strange people would say. Where did these tech girls get this information from anyways? Well, they probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigiri's room. Oh. Chocola isn't good with kanji characters, and she only reads picture books, so. Ah, whatever, you go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April after all. I'm going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person, and there's air conditioning in there if I need it. She loves me. Wait. Let me see. I consider myself the protagonist, so shut up. Ah, damn it. Damn it! They move quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. Place my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and true voice. Listen up, I will sleep on the sofa and you two will sleep in my bed. Those are your mattress orders. Sit. I said it like that deliberately. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically. They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. The obedience had the exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. The pain left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going. Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away. I gently rubbed the hands of the two dispirited cat girls once more. See you in the morning. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room. Pretty serious, aren't they? Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. Pain in my heart from before but became even sharper. Swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully. It's okay. If it's just for one night, don't worry about it. Now then, go to sleep. They really love him. They really love the guy. Screw it. I don't consider myself the protagonist. Screw off. I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I laid down on a sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave in to my emotions, the result would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would end up as lies. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this. But I continued to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions. I closed my eyes and waited for sleep to take over.
NEKOPARA.
Oh my god. I just read it. It's funny.
その件に関しては、ショコラとバニラの意思を尊重したいと思います。ショコラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
Was what she told me when I was finally able to get in touch with her? Without any margin of negotiation space, I was struck down. But Shiguri, even if you say that, I don't think chocolate and vanilla will...
ところで兄様、この妹目に今朝の愛のささやきを。
Don't make me sound like that's a daily routine or something. In any case...
すみません。お父様から呼ばれましたので、愛してますわ、兄様。ではまた。
Wait, Shiguri! Seriously? As a ruthless electronic buzz of the drop call echoed, I stared at my cell phone. And here I thought I could sort all this out if I could just talk to Shiguri.
朝ごはんおいしいですね。ご主人様のご飯はいつでもおいしいですにゃ。ショコラ、ほっぺにケチャップついてる。芸術的に可愛い。舐めてあげちゃう。ペロペロ。
The cat girls in question were happily stuffing themselves with sandwiches. These sandwiches incidentally contained tomato, cheese, and lettuce, with an over-easy fried egg tucked inside all of that. It was a simple meal. Breakfast was pretty much like this. You two are definitely going home today, okay?
ご主人様はショコラたちといるの楽しくないですか？ショコラは楽しいですよ。もうそれは今世紀最大級に。昨晩はご主人だって結構お楽しみだったくせに。
Stop with the deliberately misleading words. I decided to happy-go-lucky mindset. I took the opportunity to fill their empty glasses with milk. The eating habits of cat girls are pretty much the same as those of humans, so that part was straightforward. Can't believe I'm not slurring my words. Of course, what they liked and disliked depended on each individual cat girl. In the end, I wasn't able to get anything put away yesterday. Yesterday, I did. Wait, what was that? Today, I do have to start getting ready for the bakery's opening too. That's why I don't have time to relax and play with you two. Be good girls and go home. I said this to them with a sandwich in my hand.
ここにショコラがいたら、ご主人様は迷惑ですか？
She put a sandwich down on her plate, and just like yesterday, she looked at me with upturned eyes. Yeah, it's a problem. I answered her clearly.
そうですか。
It's honest.
そうですよね。やっぱり。
Her shoulders drooped more than before, but still, honesty. The ears, which sat atop of her head, drooped down hardly too.
ショコラ。
Unable to make fun of anything, Vanilla can only look on with concern. The pain from last night pricked at my heart again. I tilted the already cooled coffee cup. As my emotions stalled, unimpeded by my judgment.
それでも、ショコラは、ご主人様のところに、いたいです。
Her usually always perky ears were drooping. Chocolate was speaking clearly under home Galatian. Poor things.
ショコラがいるなら、私もここにいる。
Oh no, the guy's getting guilt.
私もここにいたいと思う。
Vanilla's usually blank expression did not change. She's a tsundere, isn't she? However, she showed me her strong determination. I don't remember Chocolate or Vanilla ever being this disobedient. That thought stayed at the back of my mind. But if I was going to be swayed by that, then I wouldn't have said this. That understood? Wonder who that is.
ご注文ありがとうございます。ロイヤルウッドです。ご注文いただきましたティーセットの配達にお伺いしました。ではこちら、お店の中に運んじゃいますね。こちらの段ボールで全部ですね。では間違いなければ、受領書にサインをいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
She smiled brightly and brought out the invoice along with the pen. Okay, let's see. I looked over at the sales invoice and I received once more. Somehow this doesn't look like what I've ordered.
本当ですか？それは品物が違うということでしょうか？
Oh no, are these more of them? No, the stuff I ordered is here too, but I looked at the pile of boxes inside the bakery. Inside my tiny bakery was a mountain of boxes. A mountain! If it was as if the inside of the bakery had become completely made of boxes. As you can see, we don't need this much tableware inside the bakery.
すみません。すぐに本社に確認しますので、少々お待ちいただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
I wonder what these boxes are.
大変申し訳ございません。こちらのミスで別の注文書と混じってしまっていたようでして。
Oh my god.
水無月様の方もすぐにご入りようと思いますので、もしよろしければ、ご注文分の食器を受け取っていただければと思うのですが。
Accept this order. Huh? From all this? The mountain of cardboard boxes towered over everything. I was at a loss for words. Every box was of equal size, sorry. I wouldn't know what was inside each of them without opening them up. On top of that, look at the sales invoice. I can see that they all contained expensive tea sets and tableware. And if I accepted it all, it would be a lot of work to deal with all the new items. There's still things that need doing in advance of my bakery's opening, so I don't mind accepting these. But it's going to take a while to deal with all this.
もちろん、私もお手伝いさせていただきますので、私も次の配達に行かないといけないですし。
Look, you don't need to put all this pressure on me. From the looks of it, it would take 2 hours or more. But to have it redelivered would take it double the effort too. Oh no. That's right, I have a lifeline.
にゃにゃ、にゃんですか？猫ちゃんたち、本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございます。 では私はこれで失礼させていただきますね。
I'm exhausted. Glance at the tableware that we finished organizing. Lower myself into a chair and relax my shoulders.
ご主人様、冷たいお茶です。どうぞ。
Thanks, Chocolate. Don't mind if I do. I downed the cold tea in one gulp. Somehow or another, the night meal tableware had arrived. Soon I really had to get the bakery going for its opening. I did say I needed any help I could find. And I really did need some help this time. I could sense the praise in the aura coming from Chocola. She had a wide smile on her face and was in a ready stance to receive my approval. Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you two.
ご主人様に褒めてもらっちゃったよ、バニラ。
So kawaii. Kawaii.
柱の陰から見守ってた甲斐があったね。よしよし。ショコラ、ご主人様の役に立てましたね。やっぱりご主人様一人じゃお仕事大変だと思うんです。猫の手でも存分に役に立つ。私たちがいなかったら、まだ仕分け続行中だと思う。
You know that? Hey, you two are getting a bit close. They lean forward towards me for impetus. It is true that without you two around, this would have been a real problem. But there's a different issue than the one before. You two have to go back home. Besides, it's not like I can ask you two to work for me or anything, okay?
そうですか。やっぱりダメですか。
Her shoulders drooped along with her ears and tail. The enthusiasm she showed earlier has completely disappeared. She sighed deeply and looked disheartened.
お掃除でもしてきます。せっかくですし。
She trudged up to the second floor, still dejected. Chocolat isn't an idiot. I knew she was pushing herself to be bright and full of energy. But even so, this wasn't something I was going to easily change my mind about. It was all the more with how much she cared for me.
ご主人、私たちがいたら、そんなに迷惑？悪い子？
She spoke quietly in her usual way. Vanilla tilted her head as she asked that question. You two aren't bad cat girls, so that's why I can't have you stay here.
悪い子じゃないのに、ダメなの？
Because you two are good cat girls, I can't allow it. She blinked as she took in my words. It's almost as if she was trying to peer inside my heart. She stared directly at me, long and hard.
人って難しい。猫にはそういうのはわからない。好きならそばにいたい。少なくとも私はそう思うけど。ショコラのところ行ってくる。
Those words, she went upstairs. The sound of her small footsteps slowly disappeared, and before long, I couldn't hear them anymore. These are hard to understand, huh? Inside the bakery now devoid of anyone but myself. I repeated those words she just said to me. Now that I think about it, that is a pretty inconsistent way of thinking, isn't it? I did not understand that. Having heard that said out loud, I began to understand what it really meant. Must be pretty nice to live the simple life of a cat girl, huh? Pondered as I looked at the name of the bakery affixed affixed it to the window. With a bitter smile, I began to clean up the tea sets that have arrived earlier. Oh no.
NEKOPARA.
They're planning a line?
あれ、今日はあのたこ焼き屋がいない。
Just like yesterday, we took a walk through the park in the evening. However, the food stand was nowhere to be found. It just so happened that no one was home on the day I decided to take the two cat girls home. But I also happened to leave the house key behind. So to make good use of time, I went to go shopping before Chicory got home.
ごめんバニラ。なんだっけ、また旅だっけ。
Oh no.
だいたいそんな感じ。
That isn't the right word at all. Choco, if you're tired, why don't we rest a bit?
はい、少しだけ。でも大丈夫ですから。心配かけてごめんなさい、ご主人様。
But for some reason, I cannot save. So whenever I make these episodes, I'm gonna have to use the control button to speed through. There's no need for you to apologize. She had the troubled smile on her face as she nodded.